How is everybody doing? Welcome. Welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke playthrough number 1. Cheers. Today we're doing it. We're attempting Elite Four. I am ready. I'm hyped. There's a lot that we need to do. Let's get started right away because there's a whole bunch of stuff to need to figure out. So I've been cheating. Off the bat, I've been cheating. I hacked 2 Pokemon. I didn't hack them, but I just increased the friendship level of Linoon to max, and of Zubat. I did both of these things because I could do it live on air. I could put up the soothe bell on them, and I could just walk back and forth at high speed, a bit accelerated, but it would be boring. So I just sped up the process a little bit and just pumped up their friendship level. And the other thing I did is I gave me 3 additional citrus berries. Mainly because I don't know if the real-time clock actually works. You could imagine that I could have planted, like last time I could have planted them and I would have had them by now, right? It's not unheard of to have additional berries. So this is, none of these are game-breaking things, just like tweak some numbers that I can. Let me get off the items because today we're going to have to we are going to prep our Pokemon for the Elite Four, and then we're going to actually do the Elite Four. But in order to do the Elite Four, we need to do some sharpening and some tweaking. I will introduce to you our team for Elite Four. I've been doing some calcing, and also, full disclosure, I did some testing. I hacked in, the Pokemon that I thought I could really get, with the moves that I thought I can get, and I did some runs against some of the Elite Four members already in a kind of like a save state situation. I mean, I just copied the save game to a new file and did a backup. So I kind of know what's happening, but they were just tests. They were hacked Pokemon, and to be honest, it's so much randomness involved. We're gonna be steering like heck, especially with the last with the champion. But here's a team that I think will have a good chance. Saxman, obviously. Linoon, Ziggy, obviously. That's gonna be our main guy. Then we're gonna have Muad'Dib, and we're gonna have. I didn't want to do this. I don't know why I clicked this. Then we're gonna have Froshly, obviously, very important Pokemon. And then there's gonna be, obviously as well, we're gonna put in a Regishock. These are gonna be the Pokemon that are going to go on the Elite Four, and then there's 6th spot, and that 6th spot will go to Legend here. That is going to be our Pokemon number 6, but we have to evolve him into Crobat first. I had different ideas for what the 6th spot could be, and I think all of them are viable, but I decided to go with Crobat after all. One idea I had is to just take Potato with me. That was my initial idea, and I think that is a fair choice there because Potato is kind of like a good fixer if something goes wrong. But there's one specific Pokemon of the champion that I've been losing sleep over, and Potato is actually bad against that specific Pokemon, and that is Ludicolo. So I picked Crobat because Crobat is slightly better against Ludicolo. There is also... I also considered Altaria. I mean, it's Swablu right now, but it could be Altaria. I really like Altaria. Flying type is also kind of good against Ludicolo, technically. And also has like the also one of the reasons why I had Crobat is because both of them can learn Aerial Ace, which is an attack that can that always hits regardless of evasion stats. So Altaria would have been also a chance here. The problem with Altaria is because of the IVs that I have, and because Altaria is generally quite slow, Altaria would just immediately die to Milotic. Just like didn't even get anything off. Like would be outsped by Milotic and completely killed by Milotic. And the reason why I want to maybe take Altaria with me would be a Perish Song strategy. Perish Song is like an attack that allows, that will make both Pokemon faint after 3 turns. So it's really good when there's just one Pokemon left on an opponent's team, then you can use Perish Song, switch on different Pokemon. Your Pokemon will be safe, but the opponent will die no matter what. Very nice, I really like that about Altaria, that she learns that song. But if she's outsped against Milotic, that wouldn't help against Milotic, because Milotic would just kill her without being able to get the Perish Song off. So I decided against it. And there are some other things that I experimented with this one, with Darude. That would have been not bad, but Psychic is just not a very useful type for the Elite Four. I really need something that is good versus... I actually also considered Chlamydia. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. The thing with Chlamydia is actually there is an item, held item that she can hold, which I didn't realize, that actually boosts her defense stats or her attack stats, special attack stats, I think. And that would make her actually pretty good. She's just like, again, really slow. So yeah. Also, I decided not to take Tank Foots. I decided to take Regishock over Tank Foots, because Tank Foots is... I need an electric type against Gyarados, and Tank Foots is slower than Gyarados. Both of them are slower than Gyarados. But Tank Foots also doesn't take any, will be defeated by Gyarados in one shot. And Regishock is slower, but actually can take a hit. So that was some all the other decisions are kind of straightforward. Saxman is just like a very bulky Pokemon. This is going to be our GOAT that gets us through the Elite Four. It gets us to the champion. Muad'Dib is the best Pokemon ever. We're going to do some pretty crazy strategies with him. Unfortunately, he's a broken Pokemon, obviously. It's going to be kind of like an all-arounder a little bit. Can do well against any other Pokemon and against the champion. I'm really focusing on champion, really. And then Lanturns are dedicated electric Pokemon. And then Legend is the Ludicolo backup, because Ludicolo will be dealt with by Muad'Dib, but if that doesn't work, then Legend can come in, and Legend also can learn aerial attack. I'm sorry, I'm just blabbering here a little bit. Let me get some Pokemon in my team, because we are going to... the very most important thing is Mount Pyre that we want to go here. I want to check what are the available Pokemon here in the interior. No, not the... Well, the Pokemon are leveled up to 29. What are trainers are like here inside, please? They are level 39, 30, 26. They have Psychic types, they have Dark types, they have normal types. They actually don't have any... Oh yeah, they do have some Ghost types as well. Okay, so I think a Psychic type, a 36, and Flying type is fine here. I'm gonna take... I didn't take off the blacklist this year, what? I'm gonna take... Sharpedo with me. What else? Let's take Tank Foots with us. That was a good Pokemon. Stable guy maybe. Let's take a Fire type. And oh yeah, we probably need something that serves, right? But this serves, right? Doesn't it serve? No, it does not. Does this serve? Could serve. Let's take this with us and make it serve. Let's see, it's good. So this is a little bit of an annoying part. I think before every E4 you have to kind of like go on these journeys, traveling all over the world and collecting all of the things that you need. Surface. Let's put it with chlamydia. And let's replace water gun. So this is the most important one and the most annoying one. I still find it super annoying that you always have to go to Lily Cove so often. I think maybe next time around I will actually go through Mount Pyre right away, if I ever have to do it next time around. We don't know. We actually have to discuss today what the next challenge will be. Run! Oh right, we don't have a cut here. It's really unfortunate that you cannot. The repel doesn't work on the water. I think that's just like a weird choice. Alright, so here we need to go up the stairs. Actually, I'm gonna use the repel here just so I don't have to fight those schmuckets. Do we have the repel? Max potion, max repel, there we go. So, where are we going here? Alright, there's a potential two-trainer fight here. Let's defuse it. Rhyhorn. We could self-destruct. Let's go Hyper Beam. Oh my god! What is... Do we have something good here? I mean, I guess we could use business maybe? Because I think it's like ground, right? No, that's actually fine. Let's go waterfall. All right, she can also be double that. Let me look up the map so I know where we need to go. There's a whole bunch of... Wait, there's just... No, there needs to be multiple floors, right? Oh, there's 6 floors. Why does it only show 1 floor? This is... always lands me on self-destruct. Let's go Ancient Power. Weird, last floor. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ignore that thing, but I need to fight him, I think. Toriyama! Oh, you came to the wrong place, man. Oh, I don't have... but I actually don't have any psychic. Well, does ancient power do something against him? No. Okay. Let us then... Let's go with Goose. I want to see a goose. Oh, didn't have to fight her. Oh my gosh, that far away? Oh my god, how many? Are you kidding me? Oh, I need to maybe heal the root, huh? That's not double, that's triple slap. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of boosts. Zigzagoon. Can we survive this? Oh no, there's no PP left. Okay. Well then switch out. Let's go with... Oh, we don't have a fighting type now. Let's go tank foods. Oh god. Spark. No, that's Ruby and Sapphire. It doesn't. I think this is Ruby and... Oh my gosh, I didn't even pay attention to what came out. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Yeah, I think that's good. Low toad. Just do Spark, man. Oh my god, why does she have so many trainers? I mean... Oh, that's unfortunate. Do we have an... Let's use an ether for this. Let's switch out so that Tank Foods goes first. Oh my god, I thought I can make it. This is why I don't like to going through this, because it's just like a lot of fights, you know? And then you don't get any immediate reward for this when you go first time, because you just get a TM that you will use later and again. So that's 3rd floor, and we have to go to the 6th floor, so 3 more floors. How wonderful, like from 2017 somebody drew with like paint, they drew a map. Not even a screenshot, just drew the map themselves in paint. And they put their email on it. Isn't that lovely? And internet used to be a place, man. So I think this is the last floor now. So this is the first one, Shadow Ball. Relax incense. I don't think we need that stuff, but I think this is the fastest way down anyway. Very heavy. All right, so this clears this up. Now what I need to do is I need to pick up Return. Let's see if the Pokemon that we have with us are enough for this. So this is in Pacific. I always think it's Pacific because it's at Pacific log. And I always read this as Pacific Dog. Let's heal up. So if I have Pokemon on me that likes me, and I think Goose likes me a fair amount of time, fair amount, I should get a return from this guy. Is it return? Yes. So that's return. Perfect. Then 2 more. One is something I didn't know that it actually exists, because I never actually used that move too much, but apparently if you fly now to Dewford and to go to a specific house, you get a Sludge Bomb. No, not here. That's kind of crazy. Like, there's no reason to go to Dewford at this stage in the game. No, that's not here. What weird game design this is. Yeah, with this guy. So that's Sludge Bomb, and there's one last thing. We need to go once again to the game corner and pick up the thing there. So we go into Mobile. Then we need to pick up Thunderbolt. Then we can respec our Pokemon, and then we need to do one last thing, which will be a little bit crazy. I hate doing this. It's going to be risky, but what can you do? because we need to pick up which one? Because we need to pick up another Thunderbolt. Another Thunderbolt is 4,000 coins. So that's 4,000. And we need 24. Yes. Okay, so this clears up all of the TMs that we need. Oh, we need one more thing I forgot about. We need to pick up a white herb. That's, by the way, that's pretty funny, I think. You can get one, you can steal one from Watson, which I wasn't aware of. And if I'd ever have to do another playthrough, I would probably try to steal it from Watson. It's good to have two white herbs. They get used up when they activate. It's kind of crazy that there's no repeatable way. And that's basically also a bit of a criticism I have of Gen 3. There's not as much usable items, I think. There is some, but it would be nice if there were more. That's my white herb. Okay. Now we can fly back. And we can equip the Pokemon that we actually need. And we can start teaching them the moves that they need to learn. But actually they will need to forget a lot of moves as well. That's a little bit of an annoying thing. We have to go to the move forgetter guy. But more on that in a second. So let's get them out. I'm gonna keep the goose around because we probably need them to fly around in a second. Let's pick up as many as we can. Loon will need the most attention. Just get these guys out. Okay. So let us go through the process. So, what do we have to do with Regishock? Do we have to unlearn some moves? No, we don't. It's actually fine. Here we just need to get him up to speed, and we need to teach Thunderbolt, Rain Dance, and also I want to, instead of Water Gun, I want to teach her. Oh, by the way, I forgot something. I want to maybe do this first. I want to teach her Attract. Move items. We have two items still here. There we go. So let's try that immediately. So we go here, Attract, use. Teach us to Regishock. Right. And we're gonna forget Water Gun, which means she won't actually have any water attacks left anymore. And then we can use the rare candies to get her up to speed. I'm a bit worried that I will overlevel, so I will do this in 2 turns, just to make sure. I will get her to... I want to actually... The limit I want to use is the highest Pokemon of the 4th Elite Four member, but not the champion. We don't need Hydro Pump, thank you. It's way too inaccurate. So let's get her up to like 54. So if there's some mistake or something, we still have 1 level of leeway. Alright, and that's Regishock. Now, moving on to Walrein. I think Walrein is also pretty well equipped. Let me check real quick. So that's Saxman. If I look at this, he's pretty well equipped. Snore, I want to replace Hail with Toxic, actually. Bit of a weird choice. But I think it's good for like a long fight. I think it will come in handy if we have to go the distance. Then we can do the Toxic do the talking, you know. And the Hail is not that useful for us. So that is gonna be Hail replaced. We have Snore, Rest, and Ice Beam. Yes. Ooh, we met some goal. That's fantastic. Alright, and then let's get him up to speed. I'm always... Hey, Restartus, how are you doing? Today is the time. Everything will get decided now. I do not want to learn Blizzard, thank you. Yes, please don't do not learn Blizzard, because Blizzard is, I think, very inaccurate. The wit is the miracle. First, we need to prepare. We need to get our Pokemon up to speed. But we have all the items that we need. It's just a matter of reshuffling some of the moves. Okay, Linoon will need the most work, so let's skip Linoon for now. Let's see who else. Muad'Dib. Muad'Dib is actually... Yeah. He actually needs a lot as well. And I mean, he doesn't have to forget anything, but Muad'Dib is... Yeah, Brick Break we need to keep, but everything else, we need to remove. Muad'Dib is also a girl, by the way. I didn't even notice. Heracross is so good. I'm blown away. Every time I use him, I have such a good time. It's kind of ridiculous. This is the second time he's on a Elite Four fight with me, and I'm just like blown away by how good he is. She is in this case. Okay, so at level we need to go to a level 53. Because she will learn Mega Horn. And that's something we need. It's a bit of an inaccurate move, but it's very strong, and it is Bug type. And that is a big, important deal. There we go, that's Mega Horn. Let's replace a move. Some Horn attack we can replace. We don't need Horn attack. So getting up to 54. We will be at 55 in the end, but I just want to make sure that we are at the cusp. So this is about leveling up, but how will it attack without the horn? I mean, we have the mega horn now. It's just a different horn. It's a different horn. So we need facade on her because she's actually, I didn't even realize that she is actually guts, which is kind of broken, man. This Pokemon is already so good. And then she has guts as well. So we're gonna actually put in, so we have Mega Horn, we have Brick Rate, so these two need to be removed. Reversal is actually also really strong, but she's not fast enough for reversal, sadly. So we have Facade. Just so you know what Facade is, in case you are not familiar with Pokemon, Facade is a move that is stronger if the Pokemon is damaged. No, if it has a status effect. And in addition, Guts is also an ability that makes them stronger if they have a status effect. So you actually, this is a Pokemon that you actually want to get into a fight that's already pre-status affected. And that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna put in Bulk Up. It's a fighting type Pokemon, makes Sengs Bulk Up, which increases defense and attack. So Mega Horn, Facade, Bulk Up, and Brick Break. Yeah, Reversal is a valid strategy. I heard that is possible. You can Reversal is like an attack that is stronger the less HP you have. So you can actually have bring it down to just 1 HP, and then it have a just super powerful attack, but it just can never get hit by anything, right? And so then you go through. You can basically sweep most of Elite Four just with this one attack. The only problem is you obviously cannot get you cannot use your gut strategy for that because you will just die from being burned or poisoned or whatever. And also you have to be faster because if you're slower at any point, then they will do any kind of attack and will kill you right away. And I think my Muad'Dib is a little bit too slow for that. So this is Muad'Dib. Just checking the moves one last time. So we have Mega Horn, we have Facade, we have Bulk Up, and we have Brick Break. That's fantastic. So now Froshly summary. Froshly he has a surf that we need to get rid of. That's an HM. That's super annoying. It's so nice that I've been playing Legends of Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus recently. And it's so nice how quickly you can reconfigure the moves. It's just not a problem at all, and here it's just such a hassle. So Lantern is already fixed, Wall Rain is already fixed, Heracross is already fixed. So it's really just this guy. I'm gonna take Heracross with us because we're gonna go on a little journey with Heracross. So let me look at what Zubat is doing. Legend. So with Zubat, this is a bit of an experimental setup. We need Sunny Day, Confuse Ray, Sludge Bomb, and Aerial Ace. We already have Confuse Ray. So let's just evolve him. Let's do the evolution first. So that's Golbat, and again, because I did with a hack, I think it should revolve into Crobat right away. And now we can learn all of the things that we need to learn. I think I don't need anything from this learn set. I think everything else we're gonna pump in through TMs. They finally have legs. It's true. Are they legs? I thought he had just like 4 wings. That's the idea. Wait, that's something that I need to explore. Is that true? Is that the design of the zoo? See, he doesn't have legs. Do you think these are legs? I always thought these were like an extra pair of wings. That the idea is that he's like an X-wing bat, basically. That was my theory always. Look. No, I'm good. Getting up those levels. Poison Fang. No, I think. I wonder if this is good. This Poison Fang Crobat. I mean, I already checked everything, but just I want to make sure that I'm not doing something stupid here. I mean, now it's too late anyway, right? I cannot undo anyway. I already made a decision here. What's Poison Fang? Oh, it's strength 50. I think Sludge Bomb is stronger. Yeah, Sludge Bomb is 90. Jesus Christ, give me some moves, man. Okay, that's 54. And now let's try to teach him moves. Tackle never fails. 75% of the time, it hits every time. Or is it 95%? So he needs to learn Aerial Ace. That's one of the reasons why we're taking Legend with us. We need a move that always hits. There's 2 Pokemon that have moves that always hit. This guy and Lantern has also Thunder, which in rain will always hit as well. So that is Aerial Ace. Now Sunny Day. We should have Sunny Day somewhere here. There we go. The Sunny Day is kind of like more of a support move. Ludicolo is a Pokemon that has Ludicolo has Swift Swim. So I want to teach Sunny Day so I can get rid of the rain if I need to. And also generally the champion will have a lot of water Pokemon, so it's always good to have Sunny Day on there. I can get some use out of Crobat if he won't actually participate. So then Sludge Bomb, which we just picked up. Solar Beam would be great too, yeah, I really agree. But I don't think I have it. Oh, maybe I don't have a Pokemon that can actually learn it. I'm not sure. So Sunny Day, Aerial is Confused Ray, and then Sludge Bomb, right? That's the last one, yeah. Okay, so this is Legend prepared. Now we need to unlearn some moves. Where is the move forgetter? Emerald move forgetter. Deleter. Lilico for next department store. Okay. Oh my god, it's coming closer. I can already... Oh, I am getting a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna forget every move of Linoon. Because he's full of HMs. Oh, actually, except Sand Attack. Sand Attack is not in HM, but all of these are HMs. Rock Smash, Cut, Strength. So let's keep Sand Attack around because we can override it. Yes. This is the most broken Pokemon of all of them. It's kind of crazy how broken it is. You're gonna see in a second. Strength. And now we can also forget Froshly's Surf. Everything else is okay. Alright, and now we can level up Linoon, because now we don't have any moves that take up his space. Ziggy. There's our rest, we need that. Although maybe Protect would be also nice, I don't know. No, I'm gonna keep it rest around. I think it gives us a bit more straightforward options. There's Belly Drum, baby! There is Belly Drum. So this is the attack that we were hoping for. And then we're gonna teach him Return. So this is an attack that gets stronger the more the Pokemon likes you, and he likes us a lot. And then we're gonna teach him also Shadow Ball, which is a bit weird, but the idea is here that we're gonna have a Ghost type attack against the Ghost Gym leader. So this gives us Shadow Ball, Belly Drum, Rest, Return. Shadow Ball, Belly Drum, Rest, Return. Perfect. Now Gyarados. Gyarados is... Oh, we need to actually go to the tutor for that. But very obvious choice. Not obvious at first sight, but I think it kind of makes sense once you crunch the numbers a little bit. Earthquake is just a really good one to teach to Gyarados. Then we're going to teach him actually Thunderbolt. That's not a very good one, but we need a second Thunder user, and I think Froshly is a good candidate for that. So let's delete Bite. Then we're gonna level him up, and he should learn Dragon Dance. No. There's Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance, Dragon Dance. So let's delete Twister. So he actually won't learn any dragon moves. The problem with dragon moves is that dragon moves are only really good against dragon. I mean, they're not bad. They actually avoid a lot of resistances, but they are also special. And Gyarados has a very low special attack. He has a very good normal attack. So I kind of want to teach him moves that use a normal attack, physical attack. So Earthquake is perfect for that. And then let's get to the guy, to the move tutor for the last attack. This is the one that I'm least sure about. But you know, whatever. So we need to go to Sutopolis, to the Pokemon Center. And then here apparently somebody will teach us Double Edge. No, maybe this. So let's teach it to Froschli. And let's forget Leer. Hey Kerb, witam, witam. Alright, so this is it, guys. This is it. This is the team. This is we got everything now. Let's check Froschli one more time. Double Edge, Thunderbolt, Dragon Dance, Earthquake. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm nervous right now. I'm nervous. There's a lot that can go wrong. Not in a very short amount of time. So now we need to do something that's a little bit weird, but bear with me. Actually, no, I actually want to go here. We need to... Let me go to the Pokemon Center one last time, because afterwards we cannot go to the Pokemon Center anymore. As weird as that sounds. I need to go to... I think Jagged Pass is a good place. Oh, that's Jagged Pass. No, we don't want to go to Jagged Pass. Where do we want to go? Meteor Falls... Fury Path. We want to go to Fury Path. Yeah, because there we can technically encounter... Okay, it's Slugma. We could encounter Slugma, and a Slugma can... well, which monster? Can Torkoal? Does Torkoal have... I think Torkoal or... we have to check it out. Okay, let me see. They're pretty low level, so... is Beldum is post-game, yeah. You mean Metagross, yeah, it's post-game. It's, Slugma is the funniest Pokemon. I don't know why they do this. I don't know why they decided to call him Slugma. It was, you know, it wasn't a meme back then, you know. Today they wouldn't call it Slugma. Pretty sure they wouldn't call it like that today. You know, if I had gotten a Slugma, I would have probably called him Updog. I'm gonna save here. I don't know why. It's not like it's just like a, you know, how do you call it? Like emotional. Yes, Slugma, wasn't Ligma, yeah. So I think he cannot burn me. I think he might be able to burn me. The problem is everything will kill him right away, so I think I need to use just bulk up. Oh, you have a tackle? Oh my gosh, are you... I'm gonna run here, this doesn't make sense. Technically we can maybe switch back and forth, that's maybe a little bit better. Bait in an attack. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense, right? Because they're always going to be using the same. Oh, growl. Let's get Slugma on here. I think Nummel is just too shy to use his important attacks. I'm pretty sure he has a... He should have some kind of fire attack. Let's try it. Oh god. There we go, Slugma. Come on, Slugma, do your job. Just a little ember. You know how to do this. Oh god! Are you kidding me? An encore would be really good here. There we go! Burn, 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 burn! Oh my god. Oh my god, what does it do? Does it poison me? Oh my god, this poisoned me. Oh god. I hate this. I don't have any ethers or anything, right? Yeah, poison triggers guts, but poison, I think does more damage than burn. Right? Poison. Okay. Damage. No, actually not. But this is AI's summary. Yeah, that's the problem. Poison procs in the overworld. That's my biggest problem. Yeah, yeah. I remember now, yeah. I think this normal also has Ember. We don't have that many bulk ups. I'm gonna try. Come on! Come on, dude! Yes! Perfect. Let's switch out now. We cooked a bug, that's right. Aerial Ace, let's go. And that is all that we needed. So now we can return and we can start doing the final prep. Healing up everybody, giving them all the items they need, and then it's go time, baby. It's go time. Now I need to remember not to use the Pokemon Center. I will be screwed if I use Pokemon Center. No, you stay. All right. Now I'm gonna actually shuffle the item storage around a little bit. We're gonna deposit items that we don't no longer need. We no longer need heal powder. Heal potion is okay. Max repel, we don't no longer need this. Full heal is good. Max potion is good. Stardust is not necessary. Big Pearl is also not necessary. Heart Stone. Well, we actually don't have anything that we're gonna use this for. Soothe Bell, we don't need EXP share, and we don't need Blue Shard, we don't need Water Stone, we don't need Magnet, we also don't need one on keep one around. I don't know about these. Revive, I'm gonna keep this around for stupid reasons, we're gonna see in a second. Lex, Incense, Sea Incense, White Herb we absolutely need, and we're gonna keep this, okay. And then we're gonna withdraw the items. What do we need? Oh, we definitely want this. We don't need the PP up. There's an HP up. Let's get that. Let's get the zinc. Let's get the calcium. These were the things that we just put in here. Elixir restores, yeah, we need this. And Max Ether is also good. And that's it. I find it very amusing that in this game about love and friendship we are encouraged to hurry debate. I mean, that's was always the core problem with Pokemon. That's why I think Pokemon Pokopia is probably one of the best Pokemon games. It kind of actually does the thing that Pokemon claims it does. So this is, what was it again? Iron. We want to give this maybe to Walrein. Zinc, it doesn't really matter that much, but I have the items here, so I might just as well use this. Calcium we're actually going to give to Gyarados. And then the HP up. I mean, Muad'Dib can always use an HP up, right? Maybe he can survive one more hit. Like this. Now, we have ether. The problem is we don't have that. Can we buy ethers? I remember that always a bit of a problem, right? Let's get a max potion a couple of times. Oh, we can only get 5. Is they're that expensive? Oh my gosh. It's fine. One last thing. Let's give potion to Muad'Dib. And then which PPs have been used up? Summary. Oh, just bulk up has been used up. Okay, is there a PP berry? Never even checked. I could use one here now. Yeah, there we go. Lappa berry. Oh yeah, we can use that. Oh, what? Use. I'm gonna put it in the bulk up. Okay, one last check that everything is correct. So, I'm sorry, I'm just like, if I make one mistake, it's just like the run is over, right? So, and I'm the kind of person who will make them. So we have Brick Break, Bulk Up, Mega Horn, and Facade, and all of them are at full PP. Linoon, we have Shadow Ball, Belly Drum, Arrest, and Return, and all of them are full PP. We have Gyarados, Double Edge, Earthquake, Thunderbolt, and Dragon Dance, all of them are full PP. And then Crobat, Sunny Day, Confuse Ray, Sludge Bomb, Aerial Ace, and all of them are full PP. And then Wall Rain, Ice Beam, Rest, Toxic Snore, Ice Beam, Rest, Toxic Snore, and all of them are full PP. And Lantern, Rain Dance, Attract, Thunder, and Thunderbolt. So now we're gonna give them the items that they so much deserve. I do not have any water moves. I just don't have them. What do you need water moves for? So I'm gonna give Muad'Dib the citrus berry. I am going to give. Which is the revive? The awakens, this one. I'm gonna give this to Walrein. The Chesterberry. I'm gonna go for a Quick Claw on Ready Shock. And because it's a little bit slow, I would love to sometimes for it to act a little bit faster. And then I think the rest, we're gonna use the white herb, but not right now. For now, we're gonna go with citrus berries on everybody else. There we go. This is it. One last save for luck. This is it. This is what it comes down to. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh yeah, I just forgot. I need to give everybody one last. Go Team Blue. I need to give everybody one last rare candy because I need to get everybody to 55. Right? That's the idea. Are we going against the final boss? Oh, Hyper Beam! Oh! No, I don't like Hyper Beam. And the problem is like we have to fight 5 really tough trainers in a row. And again, because this is a hardcore Nuzlocke run, we cannot actually you know, if a Pokemon dies, we cannot exchange them. That's it. That's the final team. That's all we're gonna do in this game. And if I die here, then I have to restart the entire game. just from scratch. I will do that. I will not be happy about it, but I will do it. There we go. Okay, one last save, one more time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, I did calking, I did some tests just to see how it plays out. I think we'll be fine. Let's go. Beyond this point, only those trainers who have collected the gym badges are permitted to enter. Trainer, let us confirm that you have all of the gym badges. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon go forth! Yeah, calc stacks for calculator. There's like Pokemon calculator. I actually have one open right now in case I need to reference something. Let me actually load up the trainer. Make the VOD for this one available. I have to go. Yeah, I will. It will be on the LazyDev's live channel as well. So. All right. So the first one is going to be this guy here. He is going to be a dark type fighter, and we have our Muad'Dib here, right? So I'm thinking Muad'Dib here will be enough. This song is very good indeed. So the reason why I didn't use Liloon for this one is because the Intimidate here is kind of a little bit strong. But the thing is, I think Muad'Dib is so strong he can actually defeat all of them with one hit. And he has speed as well, which is good because he's burned, so he cannot fight for that long anyway. And the problem is, like, my Tiana can actually do a sand attack, and if he hits you with a sand attack, then it doesn't matter how strong you are. You might sometimes not hit your attacks, and then it takes longer. Then you might get a return attack, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's better to just jump in with Muad'Dib and make it quick. Crawdont. See, this first trainer is actually a little bit harder, I think, in Emerald and Ruby. No, in Sapphire and Ruby, because in Sapphire and Ruby there's two of the Pokemon actually have. I think he has a Sharpedo here that has Rough Skin that actually hurts you back. And like even if you defeat them, and the Cacturn, this guy, no, the Shiftry has a faint, faint attack. I think it's faint. No, it's not faint attack. It's fake out, and that can actually also hit you even if you're outspeeding. But yeah, that wasn't that hard. It's just the first trainer. It's fine. We're well prepared. I'm good to go. So the next one is gonna be a Ghost Trainer. And for that, we bring a normal Pokemon, which is immune against ghost attacks. But we taught it a ghost attack, so it can do damage to ghost Pokemon. It just cannot take any damage from ghost Pokemon. Now those ghost Pokemon have additional coverage. But they're up against Liloon. I'm gonna save here, just like a emotional support save. So this Liloon will, if things go right, this Liloon will one-shot everybody. I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to communicate with ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. It's so tight, man! So I just try to see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. I really love her design. She's such an unusual choice for a ghost trainer. You usually would expect someone goth, you know, some kind of, and the fact that she has like this, I think she's supposed to be kind of like a Hawaii, you know, like a voodoo priests or something like this. And I think this is fantastic. This is so unusual. I love it. So the strategy here is first we're gonna do a belly drum. And belly drum is kind of like going to be the strategy. If you don't know about this, let me introduce you to the idea of belly drum. Belly drum is an attack that this Liloon can learn. It is a thing that hurts, like removes half of your health. That sucks. Like you get hurt by yourself, by your own move, by half. But it maxes out your attack set. You get a +6 on your attack. And +6 doesn't mean that you just get 6 numbers added to the attack. Every 6 is like multiplied by 0.75, I think. It's something like this. So it's like, it's going to be a multiple the strength that it usually has. But there's always the danger that we will get hit in return and get killed. But we are so fast, Liloon is so fast, that he should be able to outspeed everybody and kill them with one attack. There's one problem though. There's going to be one turn where they can hit me back. This one turn that comes up. So if I get hit by something here, I might die just immediately and the run is over. But alas, the AI likes to use protecting moves in this situation. So we can belly drum in peace, and now we're faster. Now we can go to town with Shadow Bow. Now they still protect here, but that doesn't really matter. Eventually the protect will fail. And then we just go to town. I also thought about bringing Sableye with me, because Sableye is, I don't think he has actually good weaknesses, right? But it's a little bit more of an early game Pokemon, not really that much of an end game Pokemon. Banette, I would love to use Banette, but Banette is so slow. It's kind of crazy. So this strategy is very effective, and in fact, I'm gonna spoil that I actually could have just defeated the entire Elite Four just with Liloon. There are strategies that you can use just Liloon to beat all of it. All of it. You just need this one Pokemon. But I think it's a little bit boring because it's just like this recipe that you use. So I decided to use him for the Elite Four when it makes sense. But for Wallace, I actually want to use a different strategy. So now we're going to use a Hyper Potion here to heal up again. Which one is next? It's Glacier, right? It's Glacier. Yeah, that's still the same strat, right? It should be still the same strat. So let's get in there. I'm just going to do another... I'm just doing those saves here. If I fail, then I want to at least have the opportunity to try it again, just to show you that I could have won, but obviously that will count as a failed run. Does the Pokemon Trainer AI have any randomness? There is some randomness, but it also has, it is predictable in some way. The randomness happens when, for example, there's multiple moves that will do the same thing. So generally, for example, if the Pokemon, if the AI knows that it will kill you with a certain move, it will do calculations and it will figure out if a move will kill you. And if it figures out that to kill you, that it will use that move. But if there's multiple moves that will kill you, then it will randomly pick from those. If it doesn't find a move that kills you, and all the other moves will just do some damage, and it will pick semi-randomly from those moves. There is, I think, some weighting happening as well. Also, it's different for wild Pokemon and trainer Pokemon and Elite Four Pokemon, like boss trainers. There's different levels of smartness in the AI, and wild Pokemon generally will use random moves. But in this case, there's rules, and in fact, quite a lot of times you kind of want to. There's a lot of strategies that revolve around baiting certain moves and then switching in. So again, same thing. If this hits me, I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, that's fine. So, but I will belly drum here, and we're gonna see what Seal will do. I think he will do a hail if everything goes right. Perfect. So this is a little known trick. A lot of the Pokemon in this game will start to like to do like setup moves as their first move. With our Citrus Berry proccing, that's good. So now we're going to use this return ability, which is a very strong move. Liloon is a normal type. That moves get stronger because it's a normal type attack. It's already strong by itself, and he has belly drum. It's just a very strong attack. And the cool thing about Liloon, and that's why it's so powerful with this Pokemon, he's also very fast by nature. He's a very fast Pokemon. Yeah, the sand attack is annoying, that's true. But we're not even using that. Consecutive normal punches. The next one is the one where I last 2 times I failed. I'm already thinking about the next fight. I don't know. This is actually there's actually a very difficult Pokemon coming up. No, not this one. The next one. The Wall Rain is actually quite difficult. Ah, that boy. So this has actually a lot of health, and I'm actually not sure if we can one-shot him. If not, I'm screwed. Okay, good. I'm just nervous. The calcs worked out, but there's always some, maybe something that you haven't considered. Okay, so on the next one is going to be a dragon trainer, and I actually failed him the last time I fought him. I need to switch out some of the items. I actually use the Citrus Berry here, so that's good, because I need to give the White Herb to Ziggy. And here's why. He will have a first Pokemon that does different types of attacks early on. Sometimes it does protect, but sometimes it will do an attack that is called Rock Tomb. And I didn't have that on my radar last time around, right? And then I went in and it got hit by Rock Tomb. That didn't kill me, so it was fine. But Rock Tomb has a small chance that it will lower your speed, and it did that. So my Liloon couldn't outspeed everybody in this fight anymore, and I was just done for. But in case that happens, we can always switch to Saxman, which should have good matchups, although I haven't checked the matchups, to be perfectly honest. Let's see, I saw some PPs are running out, but it's just Shadow Ball. Belly Drum is still fine, Return is also still fine. It's like saxophone. It's with A, not with E. Could be also saxophone. They're both related. Alright, let's go. Liloon in the first spot. Yes, Ziggy is in the first spot. Ziggy, do your thing. Take your mind out of the gutter. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times they hinder us, at times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me. This guy looks so cool. Like this cool scurvy sea dog. So there we go. That's a shell gun. That's the thing that ended my run last time. It technically didn't end here, but it was the beginning of the end. So yeah, belly drum, right? There is Rock Tomb. I told you. Lowers my speed, but I have the White Herb. I'm prepared. I learned from my mistakes, and now you get something in return. The thing last time I couldn't use White Herb. It wasn't on my radar, but I couldn't use last herb because I used it on the first fight to prevent the Intimidate for Mighty Anna. Ooh. It's coming, guys. Just 2 more. Okay, Salamence is actually, again, one of those. So the last time I think it was because of Liloon, I had to switch in Wall Rain or something, and then the Wall Rain got hit by the sand attacks from the Flygons. But it was also a different game where there were 2 Flygons, so you know, generally stuff were just a little bit different. But yeah, I'm happy to have defeated this Pokemon as well. Okay, we did it. This is officially. I mean, technically, I didn't play through this game. I played through the other games, but this is my personal best in the 3rd generation. Pokemon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of trainers and grow strong. Go onwards. The champion is waiting. So I cannot go through this. Shouldn't go through this door because then the fight indeed starts. And it was just that easy. Oh, you reached the places of Beacon Heights? Yeah. It would be really great if you'd help me out because I really need some data in here. So we heal up Ziggy. Wait, why does he still have the item? Oh, did he pick up an item accidentally? That's funny. What is it? Escape rope. I'm gonna give him I'm a little bit. That's the problem. Like the items that you get in this generation are a little bit boring, and so most of the time it's just give them berries, and that's fine. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's just a little bit. All right, and then this time around, because again, I didn't want to play through the entire Elite Four with Liloon. I could beat it, but it wouldn't feel satisfying. So I'm gonna go a bit risky. I'm gonna steer a little bit. I'm gonna use my own strategy here this time around. So Regishock goes first. And this time, no shenanigans. We're gonna play for reals. This is it, boys. This is it. This is the real it. Let's go. Let's do this. I don't wanna. What if it goes horribly wrong? Like a crit could completely derail my plan. I don't know how many times I played around the crit. Now, who can most elegantly dance with their Pokemon and Hoenn? Show me right now. Hey, Sneaky Pete, let's go! Let's go! Oh, I saw you recently wiped. I'm so sorry, Sneaky Pete. I'm so sorry to hear that. That was terrible. Why do I have an empty spot there? Oh, is it because I think the Pokemon comes out, right? Or is it because it's burned? I'm sure he won't crit. Yeah, that never happens. Oh, you're back at Victory Road. That's fantastic. All right, so we're gonna start here with Thunderbolt. Wailord could Rain Dance, and that would put us on one path of this fight. I actually don't know exactly what will happens then. Or he could attack us. We're gonna see. Also, we could also paralyze him. There's just immediately the routes open up. Rain Dance, okay, that's good. That means that he didn't do any attack on us, but also it means he secretly activated our secret trap card. We can now do the Thunder, which is a stronger attack. We don't need it right now, but technically. And it will always hit now, which usually it doesn't always hit. That's always the drawback. It's the strong attack, but it doesn't always hit. Perfect. Gyarados. Strong Pokemon, I'm afraid of it. It is a little bit fast, it intimidated us, but it's not a big problem because we don't need the attack power we just need a special attack. Now, we can one-shot Gyarados with a Thunder, but Gyarados is a little bit faster, so we have to tank one attack from Gyarados. That's bad. Stop. Oh my god. Okay, Ludicolo comes out. I could sacrifice Ready Shock for a clean switch. Ludicolo is also fast now, so he will outspeed us anyway. Let us switch out. I want to switch out. So there's two options we have. We have Muad'Dib with Horn Attack, or we have Legend. I'm gonna try Muad'Dib here. Okay, Surf Attack. That's good. He's a bit faster still. That's bad. Get the prop for Citrus Berry, but also get burned. Alright, so now we're gonna do a Mega Horn. This could fail, and in which case we're in major problems. And also this could crit, obviously. Jesus Christ. That's not what I wanted. This is already going off the rails. That's our backup here, Legend here. Let me check real quick. Sludge Bomb should do an amazing job here. Muad'Dib, no! We needed you! Perfect, we got a crit of our own. That's fantastic. 3 Pokemon left. Milotic, you here already. Can this guy do something against the Milotic? Not really. Something we could do here is we could set up Sunny Day and then get out. That's so much damage. Oh, that's true. He has some legs in the butt. You're right. We haven't noticed. So let's switch in somebody who is better at dealing with Milotic. I think Saxman might be here a good choice. So with the sunlight, the water attacks are weaker, but now we get all the ice beam attacks. If I get frozen, it's gonna be bad. So we have Toxic that we can use against Milotic. That's actually bad against Milotic. Still goes for the Surf, that's crazy. That's bad against Milotic because Milotic will actually gets boosted if she's poisoned. He's poisoned in this case. But it is badly poisoned, and that's actually really good, and I don't think there's just a full restore that you can do against this. Something I need to keep in mind is that wall rain is actually very slow. So we need to kind of think multiple attacks ahead, because before next time I act, I need to like, there's going to be another attack before my attack happens, you know? Try to do Toxic on me. So the poison is, because it's strong poison, it is getting stronger every time. So procs her berry. Okay, the full restore is bad. That's not something we wanted to see. I was kind of hoping we would proc one of the full restores before that. Let's try the Toxic. Oh, we got the Toxic. Okay. Our attack has missed. Okay. That's bad. Okay, something I want to do here is I want to do a rest to heal, to clear the Toxic right away, and our berry procs, which means that we're awaken immediately and we're back in the game. Let's try another Toxic. Come on. Oh, she uses Toxic against us again. No. Come on! Okay, at least our worked. So now it's a Toxic race. Oh my gosh. VOD, no! I'm gonna try one more time. It's a little bit close. Before I do another rest. Oh, I might have overcooked it. I think I overcooked it. That's bad. Oh god! That was way too close. Oh, it's not quite enough. We could snore, but he will just heal. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, man. See, I did a test last time around, and it just worked. It wasn't a problem. I'd never had like a long fight like this. So now, while we're asleep, we can still do some damage. Got a critical hit, that's nice. Waiting to wake up. There we go. Oh, now Snore didn't work anymore. Okay. Let's try to do the Toxic again. Please work, please work. No! Okay, one more time. Are you kidding me? Not, I overcooked this. This is bad. This is extremely, extremely bad. I need to pull out my alternate routes here. Okay, I can try to get some damage in here. I can. This is. She will probably die, but we can maybe proc and attract, and then we can maybe do some damage here. Nope. Oh, we have survived! Okay, so now there's a chance that we hit a Thunderbolt. Oh yeah, the Quick Claw procced. It's a crit! Yes! Oh my gosh! Regishock! Regishock! Oh my god, what a trooper! I'm floored! This is incredible! Oh my god, the the twists, they're incredible. Okay, I will almost certainly get killed by Wishcash here. I'm gonna switch to Froshly. Because this Wishcash has Earthquake, and Froshly is immune against that. I hope I'm gonna get an Earthquake proc here. There we go, perfect. And actually, Froshly is not that strong against me. The best thing that he has is Hyper Beam, and I don't think he will actually use it, so I'm actually gonna do a Dragon Dance here. Let's see, we need to have something like... Let's do another Dragon Dance. So we're at 2 now. Dragon Dance one more time. Okay, going to the surf. I think it's time to start being a bit aggressive, so let's go with Earthquake. Oh, another crit here, oh my god. Those full restores, man. Full restore, that's cool. Let's get those 4 restores out of your body, out of your system, I mean. Okay. And I think we might have it, guys. We might have it. My body's ready. What did I do wrong? What is what Nuzlocke code I'm not following? We did it. I, the champion, fall in defeat. That was wonderful work. You were elegant, infuriating, so, and yet it was utterly glorious. Oh, the one with full resource. Yeah, that wasn't doing Nuzlocke. You are truly a noble Pokemon trainer. Last death got. It's funny they got money for this. At times they danced like a spring breeze, and at times they struck like lightning. It was with light yet sure-footed elegance that you led your Pokemon. Even I felt bedazzled. Now you stand at the glorious peak of the Pokemon League. Thank you, Sneak Pete! Oh my god. This was so close! This was... I thought I will eat it at the Milotic. I thought... I put out Regishock just like for lulz, you know, just like to do something, to try something, you know. I thought he would get defeated, and I thought I would actually have to complete the fight with Gyarados, which was possible, but it would be a hard fight. So the fact that Regishock was able to pull it out is amazing. And also, like, Muad'Dib getting hit by the crit, and also Saxman also getting hit by the crit. It was just like, so many things went wrong. I thought we would wipe here. I thought for sure we would be wiping here. This was incredible. Again, I did tests, right? So I tried if this generally works. And it's just like, all of this were completely different. Like, this was nowhere near the way the test worked. But I'm really happy that I brought a Legend on the board. I think the Ludicolo would have been a huge problem without Legend. So that was the right decision, because if I had Wobbuffet, would have been a tough choice against Legend. Wobbuffet against Ludicolo would have been a tough choice. Wow, guys, we did it. Muad'Dib. Lost one. Froshy. Legend. Sadly also fallen warrior. No, Legend survived. Saxman was a fallen warrior. And Ziggy didn't even participate in the final fight, but actually he can't actually do that much in the final fight. He can do some damage, but the belly drum strategy doesn't work anymore. Wow. That was amazing. That was amazing. What a finale. What a finale. Alright, so this was it. This was my very first Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke. I did a Nuzlocke before in Fire, but Fire Red, but this was a lot harder than Fire Red. All in all, pretty good run. Not the pokes you'd expect to have at the end, but that's the fun of it. Yeah, I really appreciate if I can use some Pokemon that you've never seen before. Although, I mean, Gyarados and Liloon are staples. Heracross is also very famous. Lantern maybe is a bit unusual. Crobat is a mid-type kind of thing, but it was just a good thing for my spot. And yeah, Walrein is also absolutely a staple for the Elite Four fight, just because of the ice attacks are so strong. But didn't actually do that much this time around, right? The ice attacks weren't... I mean, it's held its own against the Milotic for a long time. But ice attacks weren't the thing. Wow. This was really fun. I thought I would need more attempts. There's a lot of mistakes that we did. But I think it worked well out in the end, and the final fight was appropriately exciting. The question that is on my mind now is what I will do next. I really want to keep up this spot on Monday evening and always play maybe some kind of Nuzlocke situation, but I'm not sure which game to progress from here. And maybe you guys out there, maybe also if you watch this on YouTube, on LazyDev's live channel, maybe you can post in the comments section what kind of Nuzlocke I should play next. There's multiple candidates that I have on my mind. One would be to do just progress to the next game, which would be Platinum. The reason why I'm kind of like not that excited about Platinum, or that the reasons against you going Platinum, is that I never actually played Platinum, so it would be kind of like a very blind run. I played Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, you know, that Brilliant Pearl, Shining Diamond, like the remakes on Switch of Diamond and Pearl. But that's not necessarily how there's differences between this and Platinum. And I didn't play it on a DS. I started the playthrough on a DS, but I haven't finished it. So I'm not that familiar, and maybe that's a bad choice for Nuzlocke then, because I'm not familiar with the game. I also thought about going back to Emerald and Ruby and complete those runs, because my previous attempts there failed. But it would be just, I know, it would be just like the same game again. Like I defeated this game, so you know, just like it would feel just like a bit of a more of a repetitive run, because like the first gym leaders are the same and the Pokemon are roughly the same. The gym leaders are for the most part actually easier even. I think the champion is a lot harder in Sapphire. Yeah, and then I also ROM hacks is the thing I'm also thinking about. So I'm actually thinking about doing Emerald Kaizo. That's actually something I had like on my bucket list for a long time. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it, but it might be fun to try out a couple of attempts of Emerald Kaizo, just like to feel the waters. If it's too hot for me, then I can always pivot to something else. But I'm thinking currently of going Emerald Kaizo. If there's any other ROM hacks that I should check out otherwise, do let me know. I heard that Radical Red is also fun. I would be willing to try Radical Red. Although I did some tests and it felt a little bit like very gimmicky. I kind of like about the Emerald Kaizo that is just like just straight up Emerald. Like there's not much different. It's just like a lot of the fights are just so much harder. So yeah, Emerald Kaizo is also on the table. Also, if we're gonna go DS, then also Soul Silver and Heart Gold would be fun too, because I completed actually those games, so I know them very well. So I wouldn't be like, if I do a DS game, then doing those would make sense. And also I know that there's like a silver ROM hack that is also supposedly good, so maybe that. Let me know if you have any preferences from these suggestions. I would love to hear that. But yeah, that was Emerald, Pokemon Emerald. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a huge pleasure doing this. It was very exciting. I'm glad we made it through. It was very close. But it was fun. And I'm looking forward to see what other game we're going to do in the future. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Ending the stream. Bye-bye.